Hello, Rosie.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, you just asked me as to why we Indians do not use forks and spoons and knives for having our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's Indian way of living is time tested. We are more than a 10,000, 15,000 years old civilization, proven civilization. We have come across so many difficulties, so many invasions. In spite of that, we still are a very strong and a robust country. Now, we through generations, ages together, we have practiced what has come over a period of time. There are strong practices which are practiced in India, which are passed from one generation to another, and it goes on endlessly because over a period of time, just like good, bad, ugly, what are ugly are thrown out, what are good and bad are incorporated into the society, and that I think has brought us a long way of more than 10, 15,000 years of civilization. And coming back to your question as to why we use hands. Uh, See, any work which is done with precision and with finite results requires skills, and whenever skill is involved, there you use most of the time you use your bare hands, whether it is doing an eye surgery or a surgery or a fine job like making a jewelry or craftsmanship. For all that, we use bare hands. It is basically a connect between your fingers and your brain. Whenever that fine connect comes into scenario, then the part of the brain which requires an analysis into what is being done gets activated truly. And when you touch food, it's basically the five senses. When you hear the sound of the utensils, then it rings bells into the brain telling that yes, food has come. Then you see, what you see is the presented food before you, which activates your salivary glands, and which activates the brain cells, telling that yes, food has come. And then when you touch and feel it with your fingers and you pop it up into your mouth, uh, you are in your absolute control as to what is the kind of portion has to go into the mouth, what is the type of food that has to get into the mouth, and what is the kind of mixture that has to go into the mouth. Now, when I say that Indian food is very complex, it goes into so many series of fresh processes. We avoid junk food. Everything is prepared fresh. So when that is prepared fresh, uh, it is all everybody's choices. Some eat it with more curry, with less curry, with more powders and more vegetables, more salads. Everybody has a different kind of a taste, and this, to go into the right kind of a mixture and a precision, you normally use hands, and there is a direct connect between your fingers and your mouth, and that ultimately leads to a very coordinated scientific way of having it. Yes, of course, one has to be hygienic, one has to clean the hands, wash it with the soap, and then have it. That is apart. But why we have it with fingers is it, it it gives a connect between your hand and your fingers and your mouth and your brain. That's a very coordinated this thing. So when when some barrier like a fork and a spoon and a knife comes into scenario, we don't feel it if there's a small thorn in it, if there's a small stone in it, or some kind of a thing. Then when you put it in with a spoon, you don't seem to feel that stone, or some thing which unwanted thing which has come into the food accidentally. You don't feel it unless it goes into your mouth. But when it's from the fingers, yes, you first feel it and you check it. There is a pre-check which happens, which is instinctive in nature, and that pre-check will tell you exactly whether it has it is an entry to the mouth, there is a green pass there or not, or it requires a check. Similarly, when there is a mixture of masalas and food, salads and things like that, some might like that with the full mixture, some might not. Some might be not wanting to have chilies in it.
Exactly.
Some might want some of the vegetables to be separated. So all this can be done with a very precision when you use your hands, but it goes difficult.
Yeah.
I don't say it's not possible, but it goes difficult when it is with the fork, spoon, and the knife.
Thank you, Guru Girish, Sir Girish. Thank you very much.